Well, hello and welcome and welcome and hello. Thank you for joining me on another exciting edition of Un Poco Mas, the show where we give you just a little bit more. I was having some technical difficulties with my 35-year-old Tandy computer I purchased at Radio Shack when I was in the seventh grade. I've been patching it together. Just soldered in a couple of new boards. Put a turbo boost, put some liquid cooling on that bad boy. Running better than ever, but not the best if your live streaming demands on that first generation Tandy CPU can be a little bit extreme. But guys, hey now, it's the SOFI stock. A lot of the things that we sort of have been expecting once net profit came are happening. Institutions are buying in. What I didn't expect to happen is for the shorts to continue to be obstinate and continue to short the stock aggressively with no particular case. Their thing now is higher for longer. The Fed's not going to cut. Let me enjoy some delicious water. Mm, delicious. Even better. SoFi Technologies Inc., ticker symbol SOFI. The tile says it all, guys. The big fish, the smart money, basically have finally put their doubts aside and figured out that the bear case is basically a fugazi and that dumb money had it right all along. And there you see Anthony Noto from his theatrical headshot when he was starring on Broadway in the Michael Dukakis story, for which he won 3 Tony Awards. And he is thinking in his thought bubble, my hair is perfect. Indeed it is, Tony notes. Indeed it is. Good day for the SoFi stock. They're pushing down a little bit right now, guys. Up a wooden nickel, up 5 big cents or half a point on the day. But fear not, fret not, waste not, want not. Um, just just be assured the shorts are turds, guys. They're borrowing another 3 million shares today. And volume's not that high. I mean, volume's only 28 million. And if you look at these weak sauce turds, sorry, I have some penny stocks pulled up. I know I'm a degenerate looking at these penny stocks, but I just can't help myself, folks. But if you look at the short volume, you can see it kicked back up. So couple days, guys, they're doing a little bit of covering, kind of a head fake. Aggregate short volume ratio fell back to 34. Of course, it was up in the 40s, 50s, even 60s in the week prior to earnings. Fell back into the 30s after some smart money bought in. Stock was getting some momentum. NBA deal announced, goes right back up into the 40s. And again, guys, today they just continue to short the stock. Um, very, very good news came out in terms of institutional ownership. Carlisle in Q4, I guess it was, they had, I think, 800,000 shares, bought almost I think it was 4 million additional shares. I have to check the math, but that was a fourth quarter buy. But guys, these filings are literally coming in. Skyview sold out. Skyview was a short. I remember seeing their name. But if you actually look at the ratios here, guys, and this is the key. This is the whole game. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody tell you whether the rate cut comes in March versus June, or whether SoFi uses fair value accounting or another accounting method. That is not the deal, guys. This is where the rubber meets the road. Is all these companies buying in? And if you look at these percentage change, yes, there's a few companies selling, but I don't know, 7 out of 8 are positive. Look at these percent value changes, guys. Legal and General Group. I love Legal and General Group PLC. Many of my friends and family work for Legal and General Group PLC. And I can tell you they're one of the most personable, down to earth companies you could ever imagine. That's why they named it Legal and General Group PLC. But they increased their stake 29%. Manita, they're another investment house. I definitely know them from many companies I've been invested in. Increased 25%. Jane Street, another big player, increased 181%. Guys, these filings are all from today. Are you able to piece together the story arc, you dense, stupid turds? What are these shorts doing? What are they shorting at this point? I was reading a comment from the bologna sandwich from the Fivehead, and he was attacking fair value accounting yet again. He's like, if you switched everything from fair value accounting today, the book value goes down. Consider, yeah, if you do all this you can't even do that. You have to go back the whole way and change all the accounting from the beginning. That's why they don't let companies swap accounting systems very often. It's very, very hard to do. Um, because you have to go back to the beginning of time because everything works differently depending on fair value accounting is not wrong. And I ask you, what advantage does SoFi have to inflate the value of their loans? Because these are not 30-year mortgages, guys. It's not like they're going to be able to hide this for like 10 or 15 years, cash out all their PSUs and ride off into the sunset like some kind of hero, like the Lone Ranger or Chemo Slobby. But so what's the benefit? It'll all come crashing down. The house of cards will come crashing down if they inflate the value of those loans. So if anything, they have incentive to sandbag it. Plus, they are not marking those loans themselves. There's a whole process. It's audited. It takes in umpteen million factors. So they're trying to be accurate on the value of those loans. And I think we've shown that, I think management has shown that there is demand to buy SoFi's loans and at good rates and with reputable companies. And they have these deals going forward. As long as SoFi keeps their standards high and they're just tightening their lending standards. Again, the bearish analysts were saying they need to tighten standards. They need to do less loans. They're doing too many loans. They're growing the loan book too fast. It's outpacing, the deposits, outpacing the balance sheet. So they dial it back. They say we're going to increase our standards. We're going to be extremely conservative. Analysts hit them with loan growth. They say, hey, we're going to make up for it in technology, financial service. Analysts are like, well, no, you're not. Technology's not going to grow. And they're like, well, we know what's happening. We see the numbers. It's growing right now. Oh, we have a bunch of deals. Nope. Nope. $4. I have a giant head. And now they're going to see the CHODE. I mean, I have to believe the CHODO, old Timothy Chiodo at UBS, upgraded that dollar just because he's going to have, I may be wrong, but I feel there's a lot of bullshit in these calls, of course. But I feel like he's going to, upgrade that $1 just because he's going to have Chris Lapointe in the house and he wants to sort of fawn over him, as a lot of these analysts tend to do at these conferences. But, just a point, guys. I mean, when you look at Tip Ranks, their news page, and Tip Ranks, for better or for worse, is a very popular website. I personally like it. I like to look at analyst estimates. I don't buy based on them. I mostly use them for, the misinformation, counterintelligence, FUD, psychological warfare that they tend to be. But guys, by the way, welcome and hello. Thank you for tuning in to UN POCO MAS. Appreciate all of you joining me. Appreciate J Money Not a Lurker for wielding the magic wrench, keeping you turds on the straight and narrow, keeping you in line, walking that tightrope. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday, guys. Welcome and hello. It's good to see everybody again. Been extremely busy, been a little bit sick. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Like to say again, I love you, Princess J. Cutie. Hope you guys are having a great day. Um, Happy Valentine's Day once again, baby, and happy Valentine's Day to all the Turd Army. Hope you guys had a great one. Much love to all of you. And guys, the SoFi stock. This was a pump and dump, guys. No problem. Okay, but it didn't dump. That's the thing, guys. I'm trying to do like 5 things, answer people. Sorry about that, guys. The stock didn't dump. They started the pump and dump too low, went 750. It was just unrealistic. Nobody was buying the FUD. Nobody was buying the Fivehead who cried wolf. If you have a giant fucking Fivehead and you cry wolf over and over again and there's no wolf, eventually nobody's going to believe you because SoFi's loan book is not falling apart. The defaults aren't there. Yes, if we enter a major recession, SoFi's going to get hit, but it just doesn't look like that's happening. Slowing the decrease in the rate of inflation does not lead to a major recession. It just draws things out, guys. The FUD, the drop the other day when SoFi went down exactly 50 cents instantly for no reason. I mean, is anybody buying this, guys? Is anybody buying this bullshit? Do I have to get out the SoFi cowbell, guys? I don't want to do it. That's the FUD Hall of Fame. I mean, we have the Chia Pet, we have the Fivehead, we have Midwest Values, we have the Bowling Ball from KBW, and we have the Chipmunk. We don't want to add in the chode. I mean, $8 not a really horrible price target, but it's not very good. What's going on, guys? How's it going, Kareem? How's everybody doing today? What's up, Alberto? Let me take it from the top. Rolling Dubs, Raider Nation, first in the house. Very nice. M. Russo's here. Good to see you. Hello and welcome, Rolling Dubs. Hello, Matt Flo. How's it going today? What's up, Tobias? $20 end of year, I think, is extremely ambitious, Tobias. If we have several great earnings reports and the growth is much better, particularly on the tech side, than anybody's expecting, and even Noto's saying, could definitely happen. But $20 is obviously going to require a hybrid plus valuation, not just hybrid, hybrid plus. It's like, is this car pure EV? No, it's hybrid plus. Um, Wonderful. Anyway, guys, I don't really know where I'm going with any of this. I don't even know where I'm going with this whole live stream. I just had a few things to say. What's up, Six Kings? What's up, Mikkel? Mikkel, guys, is a very intelligent commenter. You guys need to step up your game. Some of these Euros are putting you to shame. What's up, Colombian Kingpin 347? How's it going? How's that yayo business? Like and sub. I wouldn't do it, guys. I wouldn't do it if I was you, but I trust your judgment. You guys are adults. I'm the one with the souvenir SoFi cup, you weak sauce turds. You don't have a SoFi cup. I think, much like Stock Mo, that proves that I'm qualified to not give investment advice because, of course, this program. I hesitate to say it's for entertainment purposes, but it does help you pass some time. If you have time to kill, this is your program. But I never taught at the high school level, guys. I just wasn't qualified. So unfortunately, my college degrees did not translate. I got all my degrees in Kazakhstan, and they're worthless over here. That's why I have to do this show. It's part of my penance. Anyway, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Anybody I missed here? We got Bobby Joe in the house. We got Parker Ivy in the house. I'm like spirit of the night coming and going. We got Alberto loving that bologna sandwich, loving the five head. Of course, we got Stockman Mark. In the house, Frumbler in the house as well. Hope everybody's doing well. Hockey Rink is here. Yes, exactly, Hockey Rink. You want to buy the rip. What is it? Sell the dip and smell the rip. That's what you want to do. Sell that dip and smell that rip. Put it into 10x. That's funny. Um, yeah, I don't want to say that I bought 10x today. I don't want to say it. I can't say it. I just I just can't look myself in the mirror buying 10x, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. Hey, Firehouse Pete, how's it going, Pete? Hello and welcome. Hope everybody's good. Hope I didn't miss anybody, guys. But want to get back to my bullshit here. What's up, Mark Cares? What's up, Sanver T? How's it going? Handshake emoji. What's up, Beach Boy? How you doing? Um, yeah, probably. I mean, 10x is tough, Beach Boy. It's just I don't. I'll go into that in another video. What's up, Tiff? How's it going? What's up, Alberto? And of course, not a lurker. How's it going, not a lurker? But guys, just my point. SoFi just made a giant deal with the NBA. I mean, this has got to be the biggest news all year. This is giant news. To be the official bank of the NBA, the G League, all these leagues are gonna have their name all over everything. These sponsorships. What do you see on the Tip Ranks news page? Run for the hills, says Morgan Fudley about SoFi stock. Don't jump the gun, says Wedbush about. This is 16-day-old headlines. 17 days ago, 16 days ago. Square. This is giant news, guys. Giant news. This is the kind of news that would normally. I know they paid a lot for that, and the devil is in the details. But this is the kind of news that would normally send a stock up 8-10% at least. A smaller stock like this making this type of deal with the NBA worldwide exposure. Guys, why is basketball I think ultimately even a better deal for SoFi than football? You just reach more people. It's all over the world. Basketball is very popular in Latin America. American football isn't. They don't even know what it is. American football is mostly popular in America. Basketball is popular in China. Basketball is popular all over Asia. It's extremely popular in Europe, Australia, everywhere. It's amazing. This is monumental, mind blowing news. Market shrugs. Red day. Here's the news. Younger adults see, they don't have any headlines. The news is February 11th, January 31. What is SoFi on the pay no fucking mind list? They gonna send Tony Notes home to go get his fucking shine box? Who is it, Spider? Dance the drink over here, Spider. There you go. Don't go crying about it. Guys, once again, I do have a SoFi cup and you don't, so nana nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. As my good buddy Daniel Tosh once said. Anyway, guys, what did I want to talk about? That's a good question. I basically want to get you guys take what are the shorts hoping is going to happen in Q1? Okay, all they're guiding for is 6 cents all year. So if they can just give me 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, and 4 cents, guys, that's 10 cents. That's already a huge beat. And I think that's worst case scenario if we don't get into a recession. Rate cuts are going to come, student loans are going to go, home loans are going to go. They can make as many personal loans as they want. There is no lack of demand for personal loans. There is no lack of capacity to make personal loans. Anthony Noto is being prudent. He is being conservative. In short, he is being Anthony Noto. He's being brilliant. If you saw my tile for this video, he's right here from his award-winning, 3 Tony Award-winning performance on Broadway of the Michael Dukakis story. I don't know why. I just love that bit. It's so stupid because you look, if you just imagine like he had some dopey little brother who followed him around all the time, was like a goofy looking, it would be like Michael Dukakis. But they have that same little like silver wisp and they kind of look similar. So between stints at Goldman Sachs when he was on hiatus, he pursued acting again. And I was in tears when I saw the portrayal of Michael Dukakis. When he was up in that main battle tank with that leather helmet on, Tony Noto was there. He was, it was amazing. It sent chills down my spine, and I still think about it. It still affects me very, very deeply to this day, guys. What's going on? Matt Flo driving the tank, wasn't that funny? Beach Boys here. Bobby Joe's here. Basketball, guys. I mean, I cannot over this is taking that brand recognition that Anthony Noto was talking about so much in early 2023, the growth of organic brand recognition from like 1 or 2%, less than 1% to 9%, which SoFi achieved in like 1 year. I think that was in 2022, probably even higher now. But guys, everyone basically think about what SoFi Stadium did. I'm here. I'm very near SoFi Stadium. I've been there a number of times. It's incredible. They're building shopping. They're building housing. SoFi Stadium is not only revitalizing Inglewood, it's revitalizing everything around there. Property values are going up like crazy. All kinds of projects. SoFi Stadium is the most iconic place in Los Angeles. It used to be the Hollywood sign, Disneyland. That's all dead. That's all noise. That's all yesterday. That's all big legacy bank cost dinosaur baloney. Um, SoFi is the future. SoFi is where the young, happening people want to be. They want to see concerts. They want to see sporting events. So I think it's even going to be more iconic as that grows up around it than the Golden Gate Bridge. But why is basketball so important? Because how SoFi Stadium turbocharged SoFi's brand recognition in Los Angeles and California, and that has the ripple effect everywhere. Now SoFi is going to be in every city with an NBA team. That's all across the United States. Everyone watches NBA in China. The NBA is broadcast all around the world on different cable and satellite systems. Even the Middle East. I know people watch basketball. People in the Middle East love basketball. People everywhere love basketball. Everyone with money to invest loves basketball. SoFi is. Think about what they just did with what's his name, Taysom, Jason Taysom. Probably I always get that guy's name wrong. It sounds one of those names, but the guy they signed up with gave them $1 million for St. Louis housing, home ownership, generational wealth building, which is just an incredible thing, guys. Generational wealth is such an advantage. I mean, if you have no resources, it's very hard to like go to school, just to give people an advantage. I think it's an incredible program. I think it shows a lot of foresight. I think it's really going to resonate with people, helping people get their money right, achieve the American dream. helping people who really don't have access to these opportunities, maybe to own their own home, get them some down payment assistance. And I think they will go to hardworking, deserving people. I think it's just, I think, like I said, SoFi is playing masterful 3D Tron chess with a supercomputer, and everybody else, they're not playing checkers, guys. They're just holding their pud in their hand, doing nothing. Jamie Dimon and Chase, like, they're trying and they're growing, and I have to kind of take my hat off. Chase is a very well managed company, but the rest of these banks are just dog shit, guys. I mean, SoFi is going to continue to take market share from them for decades to come, and we're just going to be rewarded. SoFi is going to become that top 10 financial institution that Noto is saying, thank God. May I just say once again, thank God for Princess J. Um, didn't want me drinking toxic tap water, sent me off with some beautiful sparkling water. Thank you, sweetheart. You're the best. Again, my SoFi cup. In any case, guys, Kashmir is here. Who's Kashmir? SoFi Cup alert. The SoFi Cup is back. I think we stay fat. I would love that, Pete. 2 cents is fine. They're calling for one or nothing. But think about it. Okay, even if we go two, 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 and three, that's 9 cents. That's beating guidance by like 50%. The 6 cents guidance is too low. My 6 cents says your 6 cents guidance ain't worth 6 cents. I don't know. I can't say that one time fast, let alone 5 times fast. But anyway, guys, so they're just shorting the hell out of the stock. And I would submit with no real plan, with no real case. Again, I saw the Fivehead breakdown, why fair value accounting is so problematic, and it just doesn't hold water. I asked somebody about that who knows all about accounting systems, all about auditing, really understands books at a very, very deep level, and said it all comes out in the wash. As long as you're straightforward, as long as you're honest, in the long term, the numbers would equal out. One accounting system may reward you in one scenario, and then you would take your medicine on the way back down. The other accounting system might work sort of the opposite way, or there might be a certain delay in how things are affected. But ultimately, your performance as a company, your cash flow, your profits, your long term performance are not compromised, and they're not in any way dishonest, and it's not in any way a gimmick because of the accounting system SoFi is using. They chose that accounting system before they ever got into any of these businesses that they're in now. Don't forget, Anthony Noto and team had to reinvent CLP3, as we call Chris Lapointe, because now we're affiliated with the NBA. Now we're affiliated with the NBA. So we have we have our very own point guard, dishing the numbers, throwing the bounce passes. I believe he once played basketball with Gil Faison and George St. Geeglin, 2-on-2. What if Anthony Noto and CLP3 taking on Gil Faison and George St. Geeglin on an episode of The Kroll Show? That was one of the weirdest bits ever. Too much tuna. Just, I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but it's so weird. They just, Nick Kroll, they just come in and go, you dumb bitch, that's so much tuna. It's a very old sandwich. It's turning, isn't it? Just a very, very weird bit, but I was somehow fascinated by it. Anyway, guys, do not sub and like, not a lurker. Stop telling these turds that you're trying to trying to trick them into a trap. Guys, if you sub this channel, you own a timeshare. And you can't get out of it with one of those companies that gets you out of your timeshare. They're going to go, oh, you bought that on UN POCO MAS, did you? You sub, I can't help you. Get out of my office. Get out of my office. On second thought, step into my office. Why? Did you reconsider? No, because you're fucking fired. Get out of my office. Anyway, guys, Mikkel Hagen, FIFA wanted to pay off and didn't get it. Turd, FIFA always takes payoffs. The World Cups are always put in these weird places. Un Poco Mas, guys. It is the channel where we try to give you just a little bit more on the SoFi stock. Guys, volume is pretty low, pretty controlled today. Toper time check. It is, I don't know, my cell phone doesn't want to cooperate. Because my computer clock, the battery died or something like 8 hours ago. And, oh, thank you, sweetheart. So I don't know what time it is. My computer thinks it's like 1985. As I told you, I have a 35-year-old Tandy system I'm streaming on. But anyway, guys, Toper time check. It's 11:39 in the AM. Un Poco Mas out here in beautiful sunny Los Angeles. Hope it's a great day wherever you are. It is February 15, 2024, guys. We're talking SOFI stock, ticker symbol SOFI. SOFI Technologies Incorporated, of course. Anthony Noto at the helm. We have CLP3, boy wonder, backing him up. He's going to be talking to the CHODE at UBS. Excuse me, I misspoke. Timothy Chiodo at UBS on their little conference doohickey on the 26th. Why does SoFi always come out and talk to investors and talk to us returners 2/3 of the way through the quarter? Because they know the numbers. They know where things are going, and they're telling us, remain confident, remain the stock. They can't say that, but they're saying, hey, we're on track. And I bet CLP3 comes out on the 26th and says they're going to make a profit in Q1. I would bet money on it. And I am. I'm betting a ton of money on it because I love the stock. I love the stock, turds. Let's take a look at Max Payne just for shits and giggles. Max Payne is $8. So yeah, the puts are not happy, obviously. Some of the call buyers are happy. Obviously, the volume, open interest. Don't look too much at open interest, but the volume, the last one is really kicking up at 850. So those calls are opening up. I think a lot of the people who had the $8 calls went ahead and cashed out of those. If you were smart, probably would have done that right as the stock crested $8.50. But for once, I think options buyers are kind of getting the upper hand on the stock because there are forces larger than options premiums. There are forces larger than shorts. Those forces are called Vanguard. Those forces are called BlackRock. Those forces are called CalPERS. Okay, those forces are called Royal Bank of Canada, who bought the stock. These companies, if they have conviction, have unlimited money. Unlimited, literally. Vanguard could just buy SoFi, just swallow it up. Absolutely without an issue. I mean, they're one of the giants of the financial sector, of the whole industry. So if somebody gets stupid and they just drive this stock back to 6 or something like that, who's to say they and ARK and Black won't just scoop up all those shares? And they won't be able to cover. They won't be able to accumulate. All they're going to have done is dump and cost themselves more money driving it down. You don't think they see that? You don't think they see this? Look at this, guys. This is just from today. I mean, 12:15's coming in right now, but the ones from yesterday, guys, starts right here. Runs more than a whole page. These used to be one page. This is like 2 whole pages of institutions coming in on the 14th. And yes, some of them are selling. There are some negatives, but five out of six, 6 out of 7 some days. I think, today it's looking like even more are buys, guys. And these changes like 300%. Barclays increases 300%. Now they have a put on the stock, they have a call on the stock. So they're short long, they're doing all kinds of things, probably running some little option strategies, some fruity little strangle, something like that. Excuse me, I almost choked to death. Pension Mark Financial Group. I have sparkling water thanks to Princess J, and I have a SoFi cup thanks to my biological father, Anthony Noto. He sends me a little. I haven't seen him in I don't know. Let's see, carry the 4. Haven't seen him in about 45 years, but he sends me little things from the road. He's telling me he's a door-to-door salesman. I think he's the CEO of SoFi Technologies Incorporated, but he just hasn't acknowledged me. Just hasn't acknowledged me yet. I think it's going to happen any day. And I think I'm going to get some preferred stock units once that happens. I want to be the Kimball Musk of SoFi. Okay, I want to be Trevor Milton's brother from Nikola. The guy was like a cement contractor, and he just made him in charge of his research and gave him a bunch of money. God, I want to be Kimball Musk. Why wasn't I named Kimball? Why didn't my parents have the foresight to name me Kimball? And guys, let me tell you something else, you bunch of turds. It's not going back below the channel. Let me just chart something out for you. Let me just choke out some poor analysis of this chart. I don't know when I drew these lines. These lines are a bunch of absolute gibberish. But they tell a story, don't they? No, not really. So let's clear those because I was obviously on fentanyl and huffing paint when I drew those. But guys, this isn't a super hard chart to interpret. Get rid of the pump and dumps in your mind because they don't really mean anything. They're just mechanics playing reindeer games. Lower lows. The lows are what matters. They set the floor of the stock. They determine what channel you're in. They determine the base. The highs, anybody can push that up. Any tomfoolery, any Tom, Dick, and Harry with a few dollars in their pocket, any swinging dick can push a stock up. But you got to have money and conviction to push a stock down, and you better goddamn well have a plan what you're going to do once you push it down. Because if Vanguard comes in, everybody else comes in, and CalPERS and the state teacher retirement fund of Florida and the retirement fund in North Carolina, retirement funds in Texas, they all come in, they buy the SoFi dip. You're left with your pud in your hand, and you don't look too smart. And your boss is going to fire you, and you're going to have to give back them fake Armani suits, that Maserati you're making a huge payment on because you're dumb. This isn't boiler room. This isn't margin call. This is real life. Yes, David After Dentist, this is real life. You're short the SoFi stock without a plan. You're up a creek without a paddle. You're like Copernicus without a salami. You're like Danny Deals without a cheeseburger. Princess J, you didn't hear that. I don't eat cheeseburgers. Okay, I eat turkey burgers. I eat Beyond Meat. I eat Impossible Meat. It's impossible that I'm going to eat Impossible Meat. Guys, if you hadn't guessed, I'm over my coffee allotment today. I'm wound up. I'm spun up. Just a little bit over my coffee allotment. Just a little bit. But anyway, guys, welcome and hello and welcome. I pretty much, that's all. But we bottomed here, guys. Let's face facts, guys. We bottomed. We're not going back to 660. These turds had their chances. And everybody's like, I hope it goes back to 5. I want to buy at 5. Oh, I hope it goes back to 4. I hope it goes to 3. I hope it goes to 12 cents. And I'll just buy the whole company myself. Are you serious, people? That's not how life works. Pee in one hand and hope in the other and see which one fills up faster. You're not Michelle Obama. Hope. Shut the fuck up. Okay? You have 2 choices you can make. Buy, sell, or sit there with your crank in your hand. And I think you're going to choose option C 9 times out of 10 because you're weak sauce turds. You're returders. There's a reason you're watching this show because you don't matter. You don't have any money. You can't affect anything. And you just want to piss and moan and have somebody to commiserate with when your stock goes down. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. We all need somebody to lean on. In the tough times, we all need a warm body. Why not Danny Deals? Guys, I know what you're saying. Anyway, so basically it's very, very clear. Came off of this, found support at 750. They started here, they ended here on the pump and dump. It just didn't work. They obviously shorted more. It's stupid. And now we're making higher lows. It's just a fact. That's how this stock likes to go up. 3 days down, 1 day off. 3 day up, 1 day down. But we're going to break back through the channel, guys. We're going to break bad. We're going to be like the Walter White of stocks. I think one day we're going to see Anthony Noto in some weird scientist sunglasses, some cheap Walmart dress shirts, some khaki pants. He's just going to shave his head and he's going to get real unpredictable on these shorts. He's going to be driving around in a green Pontiac Aztek. I don't even know where you'd find a Pontiac Aztek these days, guys. I'm looking for one because I think that car's beautiful. It's going to be a collector's item. If a mother can love this face, a mother can learn to love a Pontiac Aztek. Just a beautiful vehicle. I salute the brilliant engineers at General Motors. It's a wonder the American car companies aren't doing so well. I know some of them are doing kind of well right now, but come on. What are these vehicles? Hey, everybody wants more fuel consumption. Everybody wants, EV. Everybody wants more fuel-efficient hybrid vehicles. I'll tell you what we're going to do, okay? We're going to put a 1,200 horsepower Hemi in a Charger, and we're going to outrace a Plaid, and we're going to spend all our R&D budget building 1,000 horsepower V8s that brake as soon as you hit the gas pedal. Are you sure that's a good idea? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why does a guy named Bubba run our company? Why is the great-great-great-grandson of Ford running Ford? Like, how does this make any sense, guys? Who are these executives? Who's Mary Barra? Who the hell is Mary Barra? We're building batteries now. Oh, wonderful. We have a new generation of the Bolt coming out. Fabulous. Fabulous. How's your balance sheet? It's pizza. Anyway, guys, this is institutional accumulation. Yep, absolutely. They are buying. If they ain't buying, I'm lying and I'm dying, folks. Guys, this live stream has run its course. I think we can all agree with that. Let's get you one more check of the live short interest before I go ahead and fall down and slam my head in a drawer. Shares on loan, guys, 144. That's crept down. Short interest gone way, way up. 150 million shares on loan. You can see it, guys. Utilization way up, short score way up. Cost to borrow has even been going up. That's kind of where things get scary. Cost to borrow average is never over one. Never. And max is often under one or about 1.0 something. Max is 8%. So, guys, shares are not as plentiful as people think. Borrowed change today, 3 million shares on only how much churn are we doing, folks? 30 million total. Volume today is not a shallow bull. It's not perfectly flat. There are obviously buyers coming into the stock. You can see that on the filings on Fintel. Um, but it's still, the algo is still working extremely hard, and they're trying to keep volume down as much as they can. I know you say, how can they keep volume down? Believe me, these guys are churning the stock with high frequency trading to control the price almost every single fucking day. Oh, high frequency trading is illegal. Well, go fucking get Sheriff Griffith and have him come read the guy a warning or something. Don't you have a gun? It's like, I don't need a gun. The people around here have enough respect. It's getting pummeled by some of those guys out trying to sell produce just outside of town out of the back of their truck. Fella come along, but we couldn't take him seriously. Shooting, houting, hollering. Told him to get on his way, and he went. Oh, old Barney? See what he does? He taps his gun a few times. Then he pulls his collar. And if he gets to that point, boy, just run. Don't look back, you run. Killer, that one. One of your live streams giving me more serotonin in the last 27 years. Well, Sandver, I'm happy to help. If the country of Germany is in trouble, tell them to tune in. I will give them UN POCO MAS. I think in German that's Ich bin ein Berliner, which I think means I'm a donut or something like that. I think Kennedy actually got that one wrong. At least that's what some of my more German friends tell me. Anyway, Sandver, unless there's something else brilliant going on, I am going to go ahead and get off this live stream because I have a lot of things to do. Tiff and Sandver, we have a pretty good European contingent. We have Paul Clark out in the UK. Oh, PC on the road bike. I think PC might be in Germany. Guy might have traversed his way down through the EU. He might have missed the EU. He's like, guys, after the Brexit, I kind of missed the EU. I kind of miss being in a block of nations. I'm going to ride my road bike. I'm going to ride my happy ass down to Germany, have lunch with Sandver and Tiff, then just scooch on back up through the Alps. Make a nice little day of it. Why not? We're going to see a lot of stuff in Power Hour, mostly probably me having a nervous breakdown brought on by too much espresso and stress. But guys, I got a broken oven to deal with. I got asphalt to patch. I got roofs to patch. I got so many problems. I got 99 problems, guys, but my SOFI stock ain't one. Hit me. Guys, I still plan to do the rock opera too. It's just a steaming absolute pile of shit. So I'm trying to refine it. I don't mind looking stupid, but I don't want to look, incredibly stupid. I don't want to lose all the subs I have. Guys, I just passed 3 subs. Sandver, I'm hoping Sandver might sub. He's the only sub I want. Everyone else, I don't want anybody. Maria, how you doing, Maria? Good to see you. Hey, better late than never. We love to have you, Maria. Tobias, good to see you. Sandver, good to see you. Anybody I missed? The Plymouth Prowler though is kind of cool though, Brian. Actually, that's the super. That's not the weird one. That's not that little crappy one. That's the cool one, like with the big open front suspension. I kind of like those. Those are kind of cool. Am I going to buy one? No, guys. I'm a C10 truck guy. I buy 67 to 72 Chevy C10s, and I put horsepower in. All right. I don't want to. I'm just not an EV guy. I'm an old American car guy. I'm a Chevy guy. I'm a GM guy. I got a Tahoe. I got a Z71. I got a C10. Okay. Bing, bang, boom. 1, 2, 3. Guys. Anyway. I don't know where I'm going with this whole fucking live stream. It's just a big train wreck. Freddie Lafitte and his band with a beat lurking in the background. Does anybody know what's come of Jason Joseph? He's left my show. I feel like I offended Jason Joseph just saying his name too many times. I kind of miss Jason Joseph. Wonder what happened to him. Also miss David Redliner. Where's David Redliner? Is there a doctor in the house? DR? David Redliner? Where the hell's he? What the nerve of these people who I like to say their names over and over again for no reason, just not showing up. How can that happen? Guys, it's UN POCO MAS. The SOFI stock having a great day. Don't forget, guys, post earnings, we're up now about 13%. This is an absolutely beautiful chart. This fall, it's just, is this even SoFi? What the hell am I looking at? This fallback, this pump and dump, don't worry about it. This fall off a cliff right here, 832. This felt like almost exactly 50 cents instantly. That was all FUD. I mean, this CPI, okay, it is what it is, guys. It doesn't affect the long term value of SoFi one bit. And everybody knows it. Some of the analysts say, oh, if interest rates are higher for longer, that's bad for SoFi. When that starts to flip, they go, oh, wait a minute, we were wrong. Let me trot out this other guy with a giant head that looks like a bowling ball to go ahead and say that lower interest rates, which will stimulate massive demand for SoFi and grow their business, are actually bad for SoFi. Let's see if we can sell that hash. Yeah. Guys, Raiders, Chevy, SoFi, gangster, guilty as charged, chunky as charged, guys. I often say I'm a boring suburban gangster. I'm just a fat, middle-aged white doofus who likes to buy some stocks and talk to you turds. What else could you ask for? It's me. Here it is, Mo, while you eat. Remember that one where Mo Sislak was getting his head burned and for whatever reason, he had fried food served on his head. It's like, Mo, while you eat. And he was sitting like, hurry up, kid, hurry up. Just getting like third-degree burns on his head. Anyway, guys, I don't know where I'm going for this. Mopar for life. I got you, brother. I respect you. No problem. Chevy's for me, Mopar's for you, man. Can't we all just get along? According to me, absolutely we can. Guys, once again, want to say happy Valentine's Day. Hope you guys had a great one yesterday. Princess J, love you so much. Cutie, big shout out to you. Want to say I really appreciate J Money, not a lurker, for holding us down in the chat. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you again real soon. It's the SoFi stock. Ticker symbol is SOFI. My name is Danny Deals. The show is UN POCO MAS. Basic bitches. I'm out. I missed the